What's up everybody, welcome back to TankersClub. In this video I will be talking about the WZ-114, the brand new tier 9 collector heavy Chinese tank. So yeah, this tank, I don't want to say it's bad tank like a lot of YouTubers say it already. I mean, in my opinion, I cannot say that there is a bad tank in this game. There is, in my opinion, you know how to play with this tank or not, because every tank got its strength and weakness. Some tanks are faster, some tanks, the faster one get of course less armor, the slow ones get more armor, some of them got better penetration, some of them got better TPM, etc. So I think there is some people working on this game and are trying to make this game so balanced as possible, and that's why in update there is some buffs, some nerfs, so that yeah, they will not be really the best tank ever. And yeah, each tank got its weakness and its strength, and it's also the case on this vehicle. So what we have here is yeah, a slow tank, a slow heavy tank with not the best gun, not the best CPM. The gun is okay, is average for heavy tanks, and the DPM is also average, but we got also other tier 9 heavy tanks with much more DPM, like for example the K91, the WZ-114, etc, etc. But what we have here is a very strong frontal turret and frontal upper plate, which will really allows you to play hull down, and it's really a perfect hull down vehicle because we have also the gun depression. If you take a look, guys, the gun depression we got here 9 degrees. That's really insane. In addition to this flat armor profile, this tank is not in the height, is not that big, it's flat, and that means if you are in a summit of the hill, if you are in a hull down position, we can really sneak a lot of shots without taking a lot of damage, because most of the shots, if you are in that perfect hull down spot, they will bounce. Okay, so this is the strength of this vehicle. In addition to that, we have also a big alpha damage, nearly 500 damage per shot, but for that also a long reload time, 14 seconds. So if you are thinking to buy this tank, you saw my last opening, that was very painful, that was very expensive vehicle for me, but I want to have all the tanks in this game. So if you are thinking about buying this tank, in this video you are going to know if it's gonna be worth it for you or not. So you have just to know how to play with each vehicle. The same case for this one, we have just to know how to play with it, and if you do, you are going also to perform good battles with it. But of course, I'm saying, and I'm still saying, it's not the best tier 9 heavy tanks in this game, okay? Just to make things clear. To the equipment, I'm using the calibrated shells, because without calibrated shells we will struggle to penetrate a lot of tier 10 heavy tanks like the turret of the E100, but with calibrated shells we can penetrate again the turret of the E100. So that's very important, go for calibrated shells, okay? And yeah, the enhanced gun laying drive, refined gun, we will have with that 0.33 gun dispersion, which is actually okay. I'm playing with enhanced armor to maximize my frontal turret and my upper plate of my front hull. Defense system, improved optics, internal accelerator, and the enhanced tracks. In addition to that, I'm going for the multi-purpose restoration pack. I'm playing anyway very careful, that's why I'm not going to safety first, and I'm not going to take 2 repair kits, but for that, to reach very fast my hull down spot, my best position of the map with this vehicle, we need really one position, a hull down spot. To reach it very fast, I'm using engine power boost because I'm very slow, okay? So that's why I'm using the engine power boost just for the beginning, to go to my strategical point and conquer it and stay there. And of course adrenaline. So yeah, that's it. Actually, now let's have a look about the armor, and then we are going to jump to the battlefield. I got 3 nice battle replays for you, showcasing us all how to play with this tank and what can we do with it. And yeah, we are playing with a heavy tank, so the armor is of course an important thing about this vehicle. That's why we're having a look about it. And now we are tier 9 heavy tank and facing the E50 M, a tier 10 medium tank in our hull down position. That means we are hiding this, okay? So the E50M with calibrated shells, and with premium shells is going to see this, which is really pretty good. It's all red, and we can really go in safety in a hold down position and show only this part here of this armor, the upper plate and the front turret, and yeah, the meds will struggle a lot to pen you. Of course, if you go in flat ground, they will easy penetrate to here, and with normal shells it's gonna be harder for them. There is no need to angle your tank, as we can see here. It's gonna be anyway easy to pen the upper plate of the front hull. Don't angle, because you will risk to over angle your tank, and with that they will hit your side. Okay, so try always to show your front, and if you are in flat ground, just wiggle a bit like this, maybe to make it harder, and instead of hitting this lower plate they will hit the tracks or something like that, but don't over angle your tank. And of course, against tier 10 tanks is also the same, very difficult to pen. The same thing here also for tier 10 heavy tanks, the mouse for example, the E100. So it's a pretty strong frontal armor, upper plate and turret. So if you are held down, if you are hiding, as long as you're hiding this lower plate, you are really pretty safe. But very important, be aware of TDs, tier 10 TDs. Let's take the Panzer E100 using calibrated shells and heat shells, and here we go, it's all green. Okay, it's not the case for tier 9 tank destroyers. We will stay safe also against them, but not very safe. So, but be aware, just be aware of tier 10 tank destroyers. It will not help you if you go hull down against them, because they will pen you anyway. And against the rest, go hull down, hide this lower plate, and we are actually pretty safe. So, as we can see here, a strong frontal armor actually. Well, to the gameplay with this vehicle, that's what I told you. I'm using the engine power boost to go very fast to my hull down spot, hull down position in this map for a heavy tank. In the heavy side is this one. I don't know why I fired my first shot in the air like this, but that was just by mistake, and now I'm just analyzing the situation. They are all here. I'm trying to provoke the enemy by writing in the chat "can more," and I took a hash shell for that. Only 35 damage, that's still okay. I just want to provoke the enemy, but yeah, I'm here in my hull down position trying to see what can I do. Yeah, very difficult because they are all focusing on me. So, but I saw that the AMX-30 Premier prototype growing to cross to the medium side, so I decided to go out, risk a shot, and I also gonna take some damage for that, gonna be directly punished, but I made more damage than I took damage. That's still okay. So that's the beginning of the battle. With this tank we are very slow, so you cannot be all-rounder. So all you have to do is go to your hull down position and try to distract the enemy to keep them busy, like this, the IS-7, and for example from the other side the IS-4, the T-11 are focusing on me. So it's already good doing that, just keep the enemy busy. It's already very good, because with that I'm taking 3 enemy tanks out of the game, because they are all trying to pen me in my hull down position, and with that I allowed my meds and to the lights maybe to surround them and surprise them and do some damage on them. It's very important. At the same time, most of the time in this position spotting the enemies, and I can do some damage by assistance, which allows me in this battle, even I'm not going to do a lot of damage. I was surprised. It will be an ace tank, a mastery badge with only something about 3k damage. I made some battles with more than 4.5k damage, and I didn't have an ace for that. So that's what I'm doing, spotting, going to my hull down position. Looks very boring gameplay, but you cannot do more with this tank. It is how it is. We are slow, but we have a nice turret, we have a high alpha damage, and we have a long reload time, 14 seconds. So we cannot do more than this. Then yeah, waiting in your position, wait till you reloaded, then go out, peek your shot, then fall back, and that's it. So it is how it is, and that's what we can do with this vehicle, nothing more. So it's a typical heavy tank, hull down tank for heavy tanks player who have the patience to stay in your hull down spot and yeah, don't do mistakes and do the best of it. So if you are, I don't know, a medium tank player, it's gonna be definitely not your tank, okay? But because I know how it is, I'm actually a medium tank, light tank player. I love to play more with mediums and fast tanks, and it does make for me a lot of fun to play with this tank. But I'm trying to do this video for you guys so that you know how to play with it and I'm doing my best to perform for you good battles and good gameplay so we can understand more how to play with this vehicle. So here we go, we got now the T11-0E4, we took him out and we got only the IS-7 left. I made nearly 3k of damage and nearly 600 damage blocked. Yeah, I wanted to go for more damage, but somehow I just bounced my last shot here. Yeah, because we just have not the best gun dispersion, and my teammates will finish the IS-7, and boom, here we go. And it was really a surprise in the end of this battle that I got an ace tank and mastery for that. I mean, that wasn't really not the best game ever that I did with this vehicle, but still I got an ace, okay. But I think also that this tank, I think that I just destroyed 3 tanks, and most of them there was higher tier tanks, and I also yeah, higher tier tanks destroyed 3. That was, I think, the most important thing why I get my ace, my ace, and I think also because I was spotting a lot for my team. But yeah, whatever. This tank is still new, and there is not a lot of players who got it already. Maybe that's why also it's easy to ace it. And now we are here in Altstadt, and yeah, will actually play the same game style in this map too. So I'm right now from far away. The mediums are spotting medium side, and I can easily do some damage from distance without being spotted on the mats and the lights. We are playing this time here in this battle not against higher tier tanks, but against tier 9 and tier 8 tanks. And look at this, 2 unlucky shots till now. I hit it only the gun of the BC, the bad shot, and the first and the second shot I missed it. But let's keep trying. I will just stay here right now. I'm in a good position actually. I can easily sneak my shots without being spotted. That's what we need while playing with this tank, especially in the beginning of the battle. Is very important. Right now we got here another WZ-114, and I'm trying to maybe sneak on him a shot, but he's already falling or running away. So let's see if I can hit the Centurion maybe, and here we go. Nice, 500 damage per shot. And now I saw that the FV is alone there, and it's time to run away from there, because if the mats will push on me, they will just eat me in few seconds. So I decided to push on the heavies now and to make sure to finish them very fast, so that in the end, yeah, we will have a better chance to win this battle. And it's not going to be I don't have a lot of time. The mats are pushing, so I have to finish the heavies here as fast as possible before the mats come to us, and it's not going to be easy then against, yeah, alone against the 3 medium tanks to turn the situation here. That's why I'm pushing full risk on the IS-3 to finish him, to help my teammate, and then yeah, 3 against 3 will be more easy to handle. And let's go. So I'm still full HP, that's why I'm going frontline right now. I'm risking a lot, I don't care. 600 damage nearly with precision fire. I'm still pushing. I will take some shots, who cares. Most important is trying to capture the base and finish this dude here. Let's slap him. Here we go. And now there is nothing that's gonna stop us to win this battle, I think. Especially if I capture the base B. The BC trying to push on my teammates, but yeah, doesn't matter. Let's capture first the base B, and then we will see what's gonna happen. Here we go. Now I think he's just hopeless, the Progetto, and here we go. 400 damage per shot, that's really nice, or more sometimes. So nearly 4k, or just only 1 hit points left to 4k damage. Battle. Also an insane performance with this vehicle. And we can see we just really need a lot of patience with this vehicle, because we have a long reload time, we are slow, so we have to know where to positionize yourself, which position you should go and where you should stay, which time you should move. The timing is also very important, because yeah, slow and long reload time, that means this tank needs really some skills and some game understanding in order to perform with it good battles. So last but least, this battle here in New Bay, my team, they were all going breach. Then we turned back because the enemy team they were all going heavy side, and now they're trying to surround us and to surprise us from the back. That's why I turned around again, and now I'm going here. In front of me are the stairs, and with that I'm actually hiding my lower plate like this. I'm showing only my turret, as we can see, and my upper plate of my hull, and with that I'm pretty safe, and a lot of shots will bounce thanks to this position here. Okay, so very important, always think about hiding your lower plate if you are in flat ground, not in a hull down position. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to hide my lower plate in front of those stairs there and sneak my shots, then roll back, and if the enemy go out trying to hit me, I'm anyway hiding my lower plate, and actually they are not going to penetrate my front turret and the upper plate of my hull. And the 60TP who shot already, let's focus on him, and boom, look at this. Even with this actually bad gun dispersion, we still can hit the target if we take our time, and we can take our time with this vehicle because we can actually rely a lot on our front armor. So now I will try to help the Foch. He's pushing on the 60TP, but I can't see him. Let's slap first the WZ, roll back, and oh, the Kampfpanzer 70 is coming from me too, so I think it's gonna be a tough fight. I tried my best here in this battle, and yeah, we will lose it, by the way, but I wanted to show you this battle because it showcases us also that we can deal really a lot of damage and also can block a lot of damage if we are playing correctly with this tank. So here we go. The Kampfpanzer 70 missed his shot. I know that he got also something about 14 seconds reload time, so that's why I'm just going out and yeah, trying to hit him again. So now he finished my teammate, the FV-215B. Let's try to give him one more shot. I'm going already for 4k damage, but let's try to hit that dude again, maybe. Let's see. Here we go. I'm trying to go down here, trying to find somehow a hull down position if I go down here, and boom. Oof, but that's it. We lost this battle, but 4.5k of damage, that's insane. I think if you won this battle, it would be also this time an ace tank, a mastery badge, but hey, it is how it is. Even you perform a great performance, sometimes you still lose some battles. It's part of the game. Well, yeah, that's it about the review, about what I have to tell you about the WZ-114. I hope that you have now a better idea about this vehicle. If you have it already, that you know how to play with it, and if you are still thinking about buying this vehicle, so I hope now that you can decide better if it's going to be worth it for you or not. My neutral personal opinion is it's a strong tank. I will classify it, let's say, something between good and very good, but it's not very good and it's not OP. We have better Tier 9 heavy tanks in this game, but as we saw here, if you know how to play with it, we still can really do good battles and win also battles. But yeah, it's not the best Tier 9 heavy tanks in the game, period. That's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If yes, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you are new watching my content, and stay tuned for the next video, guys. Bye bye.